Hello, Gemini. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading here, guys, for the first half of August, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General advice, as always, so please keep that in mind, especially for first-time viewers. Keep that in mind, please, throughout the duration of your reading, and always take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. So we'll be pulling from these two decks to get things started for you, Gemini. The Golden Dalia is by Maria of La Ballanima 13, and then we'll grab some cards from On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. And then, of course, I'll clarify with my own tarot decks. So let's get into it. And let's take a look and see what the energies look like as we enter into the first half of August for Gemini. We are starting off with fear. Okay, so let's see what that is about, especially if that's something that you can relate to. Now look at the next card here. We have resisting change. So if that's something that you are fearful of, especially when we get so caught up in the mundane and the day-to-day and our routine, and we're afraid to welcome in change into our life, and that doesn't just necessarily pertain to your love life. It can actually apply to anything, whether that's job related or your other connections with people, whether it's your friendships, family connections, however way that is coming through for you. It's perhaps telling you to not be fearful of these new changes that are coming in. And then this is interesting how we have shadow work. Take that if it applies, because this might actually help you on your journey as you welcome in this new month, Gemini. Okay, so shadow work, it's the practice of healing certain behaviors that might be hindering progress in your life, the changes that are wanting to happen, but maybe you're resisting it due to whatever fears and anxieties you might be dealing with. Bottom of the deck, though, we do have hope, which I'm really happy to see that, especially when we're so caught up in this type of energy. There's always hope for a new day. There's always hope that things can ultimately get better. So let's go ahead and grab some insight here. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot here for you, Gemini. So these cards right here, it really can pertain to anything. We're focusing, of course, on your love connections, your love life. But if you're relating to it in some other way, then absolutely that's perhaps why it's coming through. For Gemini, what do we need to know here? Oh my gosh, look at this. We have a Four of Wands. Keyword for this particular deck, we can see twin flames here. Now, if this is a twin flames in separation situation, Gemini, maybe there's something here that's tapped into the anxiety and fear, especially if you guys are going through some trying times, you're not together. And then we have the Six of Cups right here. That's followed by the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so now some of you guys could be dealing with a divine feminine, maybe specifically Taurus, but it could apply to any divine feminine really, especially if the divine feminine has Earth representation though, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But we do see here that there are memories tied into the past, and maybe that's where either of you could still be feeling like you're caught up in what happened in the past. And some of those memories could, of course, be very happy. And it just seems here that there have been struggles when it comes to this partnership. Somebody has to be able to open themselves up to the possibility of creating change, perhaps in order for you guys to come back together. And maybe divine feminine, you've got a masculine here who's maybe fearful or afraid to reach out to you, but at the same time they're holding on to the hope, the possibility that you guys might actually come back into union here, because this right here represents a very happy energy. You know, twin flames, reunions, happy reunions. It's a very celebratory type mood with that card, and it also represents our 1111 number in tarot. You know, that could be telling you you're on the right path when it comes to this relationship or your life overall. It could be telling you that there's a wish that can actually manifest for you. We also have the Three of Wands right there. So whenever we resist change, usually we're comfortable with where we're at, or we're afraid to take some necessary steps to move forward. It's time to get out of your comfort zone, perhaps, Gemini, or that could even apply to the other person. Look at this. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant coming forward. So it does seem here that you're both equally invested in the partnership, or at least maybe that was lacking before. But moving forward, it does seem here that that's something you guys can achieve together. And maybe during this time apart, there were lessons that needed to be learned. But it's showing us that there is hope that you guys can come back together through commitment towards each other, commitment towards the partnership. And then we have the Nine of Cups. All of these cards look very positive, and a wish fulfillment right there. And if you're wishing for somebody to return, Gemini, there's a possibility, of course, that that could happen. It can come to fruition rather than focusing on the past and happy memories and what you guys had together. You can build new memories. You can create a new chapter for this connection. Maybe it falls on the Divine Feminine to be able to open up the possibility for the masculine to come back in. Okay, but it could be reversed for some of you. So let's go ahead and grab some additional insight here and see what else is going on. So let's pull from On the Horizon Oracle here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Gemini. What else do we need to know? A way out. Anything is possible. Look at that. So it's true. Anything is possible as long as you guys work together. You know, it really does come down to equality, giving and receiving. The commitment is here. You guys are coming forward as a very strong bond, possible twin flames here. Okay. And ultimately, we do have a wish that can manifest. So as long as you guys don't give up on this connection and figure out a way to get past any issues you guys have dealt with, then yeah, there's always a way out of that. We have Observant. We have Chemistry. And then we have a yes answer right there. So this could simply be clarifying here for you, Gemini, that there's still a lot of chemistry between you and this person that you're thinking about. Observant, they could be checking you out from a distance. Maybe you guys are keeping your eye on each other somehow, whether that's through social media, whether that's checking in through mutual friends that you guys have with each other. The chemistry clearly is here. And maybe if you were to reach out to this person and ask them, you know, can we have another chance at this to get things right? And maybe their response to you would be yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can see here. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Gemini. So maybe you guys you've got a watchful eye on each other, because I do feel you're still drawn to each other. Look at this. We have the Magician, specifically Gemini and Virgo energy. Okay. So we do have Earth representation here for some of you guys. This is manifestation. This is a possibility towards working it out. This is being able to attract and manifest your person, whether you see them as a twin, whether you see them as a soulmate. It's a very special bond between two people that can still rekindle a partnership. Okay. Let's see what else. What else for Gemini? So this is interesting that we've got the Queen of Cups, but it is wanting to come up in the reverse. So take this if it applies, especially Divine Feminine, if you're feeling very insecure about where you and your masculine are at. It can also be perhaps somebody that was smothering, and maybe we have a person here who just could not handle it, and maybe they needed the distance and time apart. If that doesn't apply, it's simply representing your insecurities at this time, Divine Feminine. And here we are with the nostalgic energy with the Six of Cups. So I really do feel You guys think a lot about each other. Maybe that's why it's coming through twice right there. The happy memories that you guys have shared in the past. There's something tied into whatever's going on with your person here. I feel you guys really still think a lot about each other. And then we've got the Judgment card. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. So somebody is realizing that maybe some of the stuff that happened in the past could have been avoided. There could ultimately be communication here because somebody clearly is still feeling drawn here through this chemistry. Maybe you're both on the same page. I feel if you guys have been in separation, maybe it's been a while. There could be an unexpected form of communication that comes in because we see someone's got their eye on you. You could have your eye on them. There could be apologies, new chapters, new beginnings, rekindled relationships that can happen. Okay, let's see. What else for Gemini? What else for Gemini? All right, so what do we have? We have the Nine of Swords, but it's coming up reversed. Inner turmoil. Releasing worry as well. So whatever you're going through, if you relate to that, Gemini, there are certain aspects of that type of anxiety, that type of thinking that you need to work through and work through it. Let it go. And as it says, release your worries. And it's right next to that yes card. It's like, yes, don't worry about this, because if it really is meant to be, it will be. Look at that. You've got the Star. You could also be dealing with an Aquarian here. So I feel maybe you're both being guided back to each other. They certainly are. They really do see you as somebody who fulfills their life. It does have the capability of a wish that can manifest. And then here we are with the Fool card. Two Aquarius cards right next to each other. So somebody needs to take action. It is referencing the leap of faith that somebody needs to take in order to have a reunion, in order for you guys to start talking again. But this is bringing you a new chapter in love, and really a new chapter in your life. It doesn't just limit it to your love life. That could apply to other parts of your life, Gemini. All right, so that looks really nice as far as the direction that you are going the first half of August. So let's go ahead and grab some additional advice here. I'll be pulling from the Charm cards by Mystic Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. For Gemini, what do we need to know? All right, we've got two cards. Chess, strategy. I believe that is the queen in chess. Okay. And then we have glasses. Somebody could wear glasses, be known for their glasses. Incognito. Okay. So this kind of reminds me of, where is that card? Of this observant card right here, you know, where somebody is just kind of checking you out from a distance. You could be doing the same thing. Maybe you're just kind of coming in through the back door to just see what's up with them. They could be doing the same thing. You know, I kind of feel this energy of two people watching each other from a distance, but I kind of am also feeling here that the Divine Feminine holds the cards. You know, that maybe the movement that needs to happen, it falls on the feminine's shoulders, because I believe this is the queen piece in chess. And so there's this strategy perhaps that you're focusing on, Divine Feminine, as to how to make all of this work with your masculine. We do have Turtle, slow moving. Okay, and then we also have Wine glass. We've got glasses and then we've got wine glass. And so maybe through a reconnection, just taking things slow, should you guys be given the opportunity to try again, have a second chance. You know, it's like dating each other all over again, getting to know each other on a whole different level. All right, let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Tabby Tarot Teacher. Angels and Spirit Guides, please focusing on Gemini. What else do we need to know? We've got the Eight of Pentacles right here. Okay, so this is about working hard. This is about focusing on one's passions and working towards a particular goal. And if that goal is a reunion, reconciliation, again, I feel it falls on the feminine shoulders whether or not this can actually happen and go the distance. Look at this. We've got the King of Cups. We have the Four of Wands right here. So again, it's clarifying that there's the possibility for a reunion and another reference towards a possible twin flame connection here. We've got the masculine showing up, and they're showing up as a king. This is somebody who's opening up their heart to you, Divine Feminine. And maybe they do realize that it's your move, whether or not this can actually happen in the 3D. But they're ready for it. They're more tapped into their emotions, their heart space. This would actually be somebody who's very good for you, very loving, very caring person. They've grown, they've matured. And so I feel they're able to offer this stronger foundation in the connection. They're ready for teamwork, you know, and if you don't see that quite yet in the 3D, that could explain why things are moving ever so slowly. But the important thing is, it is moving. So I ultimately do see a reunion. Here we are again. Look at that. We've got the Fool coming through again. And look at the next card. There's our Magician again, and it's picking up partially on your own Gemini energy. And as I've mentioned, we've got Virgo showing up here. Wow. The Fool's energy as well, representing air. So taking that leap of faith, but it might take someone a little bit of time to find the courage to actually take that necessary step. And I can't help but feel that maybe it could be the feminine, you know, making that move to let the masculine know. It's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for us to talk. I'm ready to open up my heart to be able to see you and find a second chance in this partnership. But it could also be the masculine who's also ready to take that leap of faith and let the feminine know that they as well are ready to welcome in any sort of decision on behalf of the feminine to get this going towards reunion. Because I really feel here, Gemini, that there's the possibility towards a rekindled partnership here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some final messages here for you for the first half of August. I'll be pulling from the Stay Inspired Oracle cards by Sister Moon Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Gemini. All right. What else do we need to know here? We have comfort. Sometimes you just need a warm beverage, a good talk with a friend, a loving smile, a hug, and your entire outlook will change. I'm kind of feeling, Gemini, that when you spent time with this person, it really did feel like a warm hug. Like you were just comfortable in their presence. They were just as comfortable with you. You know, it's almost like everything just seemed so perfect and wonderful when you guys were together. Let's grab a couple more messages here. There we are. We have Rainbow. And then we have Strength. Rainbow. You deserve positive, happy, joyful moments. Add color to your world or imagine colors in your mind filling up your body. Colors are healing. So if you, for example, have a favorite color that you like to surround yourself by, or a favorite color that you like to wear, maybe that uplifts you, maybe that makes you happy. So do that, you know. We do have the color red right here, so that could be significant for some of you. And some of you guys might really love the rainbow, however significant that is. Okay, and then we have the Strength card. You can weather any storm. You are stronger than you know. And it's true. And bottom of the deck, we have Message. Okay, communication is needed. Communication is coming. Read between the lines and speak your truth. This is something that you both need to be able to do. As long as you're both able to come from a place of truth from your hearts and be able to communicate that to each other, I feel you guys might ultimately be able to work this out. So yeah, be strong. Know that what's heading your way might ultimately bring the two of you back together. All right, so let's grab some insight from tarot. I'll be pulling from my tarot teacher. This is the revised edition deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. New beginnings, communication, that's coming in here. Shadow work that needs to be emphasized for some of you guys. Teamwork. Look at that. It really does come down to that. Two people who want the same thing, who really are on the same page. And I love how we've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Emperor. Believe it or not, here we go again with the Four of Wands. That's the third Four of Wands, I believe, in this reading. And it's telling you, despite where you and this person are at on your journey here, you guys are being given another opportunity to try again. And we do see that the divine masculine is showing up as the Emperor. And so maybe they're going to have to find the strength to take action, to communicate towards you, divine feminine. And maybe they had to cut out certain behaviors and get to a point where they were making better decisions for themselves, as well as for the connection, to be able to restore the foundation of the connection, for you guys to be able to have a happy reunion and actually have it stick this time. So both of these cards, the Three of Pentacles as well as the Four of Wands, they both tap into the energy of teamwork and putting in the effort to make something worthwhile, you know? So that looks amazing. And then this is simply confirming with the Six of Cups that you guys are really focused on the memories that you have shared, past connections, how it was for the two of you, but there's still this desire that we see as far as coming back together and having that reunion. And look at this. Look at this. We've got the Empress. So masculine, feminine. What's standing between the two of you are the memories and the desire to come back together. I love that. So hopefully, as you guys enter into the first half of August, you'll start to see signs, or at least maybe a form of communication from your person, or you might even decide to take action and reach out to somebody to let them know. It's like, hey, I've been thinking about you. I miss you. Let's talk. Let's meet up. Let's re-explore where our connection can ultimately go, because we've got wishes that can manifest here. We've got rekindled partnerships that are possible, Gemini. All right, so I'll leave that there, guys. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.